Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Gimana Pak, sehat? Alhamdulillah. Mari Pak, diceritakan dulu ya. Laki-laki. Nah, silakan duduk, silakan duduk.
Oke, terima kasih.
Silakan duduk dulu. Pak Ismail, ngajar hari ini ngajar di kelas
Hari ini ngajar di kelas 8C.
8C. RPP sudah disiapkan?
Alhamdulillah sudah.
Persiapan materi dan sebagainya sudah lengkap.
Alhamdulillah sudah lengkap.
Ya, silakan berpersiapan masuk ke kelas
Oke.
8C.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Ya.
Dengan selaku guru PPKN, jadi manfaatkan media pembelajaran fasilitas yang ada, LCD, kemudian laptop, sehingga di dalam pembelajaran dalam kelas siswa bisa merasakan pembelajaran yang konkret, bukan abstrak, dengan tampilan slideshow, kemudian bisa juga ditambah dengan video dan bahan-bahan lain yang bisa menunjang pembelajaran. Sehingga harapannya dengan media pembelajaran ini, apa yang tertera di dalam RPP KIKID itu bisa terrealisasi secara maksimal. Kemudian jangan lupa pula untuk menampilkan soal higher order thinking skill HOT, sehingga anak bisa memiliki tingkat analisa di dalam menjawab soal itu secara kritis dan kreatif. Itu saja, terima kasih. Baik, jadi kita melakukan refleksi dari supervisi yang saya lakukan selaku kepala sekolah kepada guru mata pelajaran KI. Jadi saya sudah mengamati Ustadz Ismail mengajar di kelas 8C.
Ya.
Jadi pengamatan saya melakukan refleksi bahwasanya untuk administrasi pembelajaran bagus, sistematika RPP-nya juga bagus, kemudian memberikan persepsi motivasi ke siswa, mengarahkan kelas interaktif sudah hidup. Cuma saya mau bertanya, untuk selama melakukan penilaian harian,
Ya.
itu berapa persen anak yang mencapai KKM?
Ada 80%.
80%.
Ya.
Untuk KKM Pendidikan Agama Islam
KKM-nya 75.
75. Jadi gini Ustadz Ismail, nanti yang sudah mencapai KKM diadakan pengayaan materi-materi lanjutan. Bagi siswa yang masih di bawah KKM, nanti dengan mengadakan program remedial. Sehingga harapannya nanti semua siswa mengalami kriteria ketuntasan mengajar. Siap. Itu terima kasih. Semoga ke depan kita jauh lebih baik.
Semoga.
Silakan. We are going to evaluation your teaching and learning about English subject. Yes. Because you are English teacher here, it means I want to ask you about your experience during your teaching and learning in the class with your students. By the way, what is the last subject for last week?
My last subject in last week is numeral and pronunciation.
Numeral and pronouns. Can you explain how to your methods teaching and learning during you teach about numeral and pronouns? Please explain to me.
Let me to explain about my method to teach the students. For the first, I will write on the whiteboard all of numeral, and after that, I read one by one. Example 1, 2, 3, 4, and etc. So I order the students to follow me, to follow my voice. The example, say together 1, and all of the students will join 1.
At once and loudly.
Yes, by loudly. Very good. And after that, the second, pronunciation. Pronunciation is very important because English is a special language. If we doesn't listen carefully about the pronunciation, so we'll misunderstanding. So I order them to listen my voice by carefully. Example, the table. Say together the table. When some of the students they speak, example table, it's wrong. So I refine him. Please say table. This example.
Okay, your method is very well, very
Yes.
good. You can make interactive. Many students can accept your material clearly, and then I'm as the principal. There's only
want to add teaching and learnings. First time, don't forget your subject, every meeting opening by praying and then replay again the last material. After that, you can explain the function of the material for today. You can explain also instrument scores for today. And don't forget to let us our students sleepy and just kidding and talk themselves. We can also make communicative and creative learning. For the example, I will give you example. During you teach about numeral, for the example, 1, it's okay, 1 and then the others repeat. You can also make one method. For the example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can rate us after 4 and then SB 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like this. And then other example, during you teach about pronoun, maybe pronoun, not only I, saya, you, kamu, we, kami, but also we also make showing our gesture body. For the example, I, saya, we can add SB the complete sentence. I study English every day. You study English every day. We study English every day. They study English every day. He studies English every day. She studies English every day. It's very good. Like this. Please practicing. Like this. For the example, numeral 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Please. Okay, all of students, listen to me, and I will show you about one method and best method to teach you all. The example, numeral 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or like this, and then 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So our student will become happy. Okay. To refresh their very hard to accept some of difficult material and refresh their brain by some game. But the game include in our material. And for the example, pronoun. I study English every day. I study English every day. You study English every day. We study English every day. We study English every day.
Okay, baik. Please sit down, please. It's very good. And don't forget, because our school is boarding school, this is our best opportunity to make language area. So that way you are as be English teacher, please improve the other teachers, improve the student who have able more and more in language to always commitment to speak English every day.
I will try as good as possible.
Bismillah. Thanks so much.
Yes.
Kita pernah berjaya. Adakah kau lupa? Kita pernah berkuasa, memayungi 2/3 dunia, merentas benua, melayari samudra. Keimanan juga ketakwaan, rahsia mereka capai kejayaan. Bangunlah wahai anak bangsa, kita bina kekuatan jiwa teguh di tangan perjuangan. Bangunlah wahai anak bangsa, kita bina kekuatan jiwa teguh di tangan perjuangan. Gemilang generasi yang silam, membawa arus perubahan. Keikhlasan hati dan nurani, ketulusan jiwa, berjuang, adakah kau lupa? Sejarah telah mengajar kita budaya Islam di serata dunia, membina tamadun berjaya, merubah, mengangkat maruah. Adakah kau lupa kita pernah berjaya? Adakah kau lupa kita pernah berkuasa, memayungi 2/3 dunia, merentas benua, melayari samudra.